Hello everyone, welcome to my channel again. In August, we took a trip to Iceland and we spent about 10 days on the island. We rented a car and had a road trip in clockwise. And as you can see, all the dots marked on this Google map were the places we have been. Let's begin our journey from Rekjavik, which is the capital city of Iceland. This is the Rainbow Street, which is the main street in old Reykjavik. Best way to visit here is to park your car outside and walk here. There are 4 different parking zones, P1 to P4, as the most expensive is in P1. There are a lot of shops and restaurants around here. It is nice to take a walk in this little old town. It is like other Nordic countries, for example Denmark or Norway, but a little bit different from Finland. This is the Harpa concert hall and conference center. I found out this modern architecture is very beautiful, especially during the sunset when the lights are on. We also tried this Flyover Iceland, which gives the bird's eye view on all the beautiful places around Iceland. Unfortunately, it doesn't allow recording, but definitely I would recommend trying this out when you're in Iceland. This is Perlan Nature Museum. I definitely recommend this if you have a kids with you traveling to Iceland. My favorite part in this museum is the largest man-made iceberg or ice cave and glacier inside the museum. They have to keep the temperature below minus 10 degrees Celsius in order to preserve the ice. This reminds me the similar ice cave in Jungfrau, which is the top of Europe in Switzerland. In the evening, we visited Sky Lagoon, which was newly opened a few years back, and I really enjoyed the hot spring and with the nice experience. I will talk about this in a different video which contains all the hot spring we tried in Iceland. This is the Árbær Open Air Museum, which has a lot of historic buildings relocated from Reykjavik city center. Each building has its own story and has a very unique style. It also demonstrated how people were living in the 19th and 20th century. And there's also a farm, and you can see some animals, including hens, in there. And also there's a church. It is a very nice little village, and it worth visiting for sure. Next day, we start seeing the first waterfall in Thingvellir National Park. We then drove to Hvammsvik Hot Springs. It has a beautiful sea and mountains around it, and we really enjoyed the food the cafe provided. It's definitely a very nice hot spring experience. As you can see, it actually attached to the sea, and I'll talk about this in a separate video for all the hot springs we tried. After the hot spring, we went to another national park called Snæfellsjökull National Park. Sorry about pronunciation. The Icelandic language and word is really hard to pronounce. But the weather was very good. Usually it is cloudy or rainy here, but today definitely it's a perfect day. This is Arctic fox. In the winter, their fur is white, but in the summer, it turns to gray. This is a beautiful blank sand beach. There were debris of a British fishing trawler. Thanks for watching, and we will continue our journey next time.